I'm here for more Solitaire. I just can't get enough. It's a Solitaire mystery collection of unusual Solitaire games. Let's keep going. Last episode we did Transmutation and then we did Council of Secrets, both of which were quite interesting. We're going to shift back to the far other side. You know how we do. We're going to play Tabula Rasa Solitaire. Most cards in this Solitaire start without a suit or a number. Your task is to resolve each card without running into impossibilities, and playable with a standard deck, no emphatically. Okay, sure, man, sure. So we don't know... Oh god, okay. What the hell, man? Let's take a look. Pile cards of every suit in ascending order on the slots on the right. That does not help me, really at all to begin. You can stack cards, move the stacks in descending order, alternating suits. Okay. Start of the game, all cards except the 2 cards are ambiguous. They are simultaneously of all suits and all remaining values. Picking up stacks of cards and moving them under other cards limits their options based on the above stacking rules. Once a card has only one possible identity, it'll transform into that card. What? Cards can be moved into positions where they no longer have any possible options for their identity. In these cases, they become impossible cards and can no longer be moved to the slots on the right. 54 cards in the deck, so 2 can become impossible. Card can be placed on the slots on the right as soon as it has a value, even if you didn't yet have a specific suit. I have no clue what you're talking about. So like, what happens here? So I can put you on top of there. Different suit and value 1 lower than card BW. Okay, yeah. Yeah? Maybe. So I can't just like put you in here. So the 2s are in here. So I can just stack all of these cards on top of here. Nothing stops me from doing that. But now I have a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 all the way to 13. But I can't place them because like you're an impossible card. Yeah. You're of suit impossible. So how do I get an ace, man? That's the question. So yeah, as soon as we got a 2, right? It turned this into a 3 because due to the rules of Solitaire, it's the only possible card that can go there. So if we had a 2 and then if I put this 2 on you and I put this on here, you are now an ace. So then I can put an ace on here. I can put that there. And then, I can theoretically put a 2 of diamonds, which is all the way over here. Now I've created a 16, 15, 14. Yeah, okay, I maybe understand, right? I maybe understand. So every suit is every card right now. So if we do this, and then I place you on top of the 2. If I put you back here, you're now an ace, right? So then we can put the ace, well, you're alternating suit though. Yeah, you have to be alternating suit. So this is I've already created an impossible card. Hold on. This is not that hard, I don't think. So we want to, because of alternating suits, you have to be a different suit value 1 lower than the card AO, which is that. So if we go here, that makes you impossible. And the reason that makes you impossible is that this had to be a different suit and value 1 lower than AO. AO thus has to be a 2, and we already have 4 2s, so you're impossible. That makes sense. That makes sense. Start again, though, because we're still working our way through this. Because you have to generate... I have to generate the aces, because I can't just put you on there. So if I put you here, and you here, and then you here, you become an ace of something, which allows me to do something like this, except that's not really intelligent. Well, is that intelligent? I don't know. If I put this now, so you are a value 1 lower than AR, which means if I put you on here, that's making AR an impossible suit, right? That's the biggest issue. So how do we balance that? Well, I mean, I suppose you could put a 2 onto here, which now makes that a 5 4 3 2. This can become an ace of hearts or clubs. We'll make you a heart. We'll then put this on here to be the ace of clubs. And then we'll put this on here to be the ace of spades. Yeah, that makes sense. Then you can put this here. Then theoretically, I mean, you can just kind of like go, right? Because then you put this is a weird ass variant, man. Because if I now move the 2 to here, that makes him a 3, right? If I move the 2 to here, that makes him a 3. And then we have all the 3s. Because we go... Well, we don't have all of them. But we can go... 1... 2... No, because you have to be alternating. Yeah. So then you can go here... You can go here. You can't be a spade. Yep, that makes sense. But I need one more 3. I need the 3 of hearts. Which means that I need to create a 4 here. And then I need to create the 3 of hearts here. Okay. So then 2. Just work through this systematically. I also got to get to that 2. Which is a problem. Okay, that is a problem. But we can use the 3 to generate the other suits, I guess. So we move you. Then we can move you. That's going to make you you can't be a spade. Why can't you be a spade, man? I guess that makes sense. So if I move this to here, you're going to make a 4 of hearts or clubs. I'm going to make you a heart. That makes you a spade. Which is fine. I think. Getting to the 2s is the hard part. We now have all of the 4s. Did I make this impossible? No, we haven't made it impossible. You're now a 6. And we can... We need to clear a row, because I got to get to the 2. So if we go to here, you're a 7. Back to here, you're an 8. Back to here, you're a 9. Back to here, you're a 10. Back to here, you're an 11. Back to here, you're a 12. Then I go to here. But I need to make 5s, yeah. We made an impossible 4, though. Which is okay. I have done this so incorrectly. Okay. Move the 5 to one of them, right? It doesn't really matter. Then move the 5 to here. You move the 6 to here. Then you move a You can move your 4-3 to here. This 5 can now be a heart. Doesn't really matter. I can theoretically do this, which looks insane, but it is fine. Because you have to be 7 lower than this card. So if you can be 7 lower than that card, and I need you to be the 4 of clubs, then I need an 11. So we're going to move you to here, and then I'm going to move you to here. I did not do that correctly. I counted wrong. I did mathematics incorrectly. So we have our 2 impossible cards. I now have to be really careful because we could easily screw that up. Yeah, we can easily screw it up. You can go here. The tough part is that the impossible cards now I can't move. We can make you... Oh, except you're potentially... No, you're not screwed up. You become a 7, which can go here. That makes you a spade. And then if I put you on there, you would become a club, an 8 of clubs, which I think is okay. Because then we'll make you an 8 of... Well... Yeah, this will work. Because we make you an 8 of diamonds. We push you to here. That makes... another 9. It can be a 9 of diamonds. If we move the 7 to here, that makes the 8 of hearts, and we can just keep basically generating the same card over and over to finish up 2 full stacks. So then the 9 goes on... Wow, but hold on, because if we move this to here, then we can put you onto here. We're stepping on landmines right now, but some of them are defunct and don't work anymore. It is so easy for us to accidentally lose this right now. 10. We move the 10 onto the 11. We put the 11 onto here. We put the 11 onto here. We put the 10 onto here. We put the 10 onto here. The 11 goes on here. Then you put the 11 onto here. You put the 12 onto here. Then you put the 12 onto here. And then you put the 12 onto here. And then you do this, and then you get the 13. Okay. Then you can make another 10. Like so. But if you do this, it has to be the 10 of hearts. Which is fine. Because now we can move you to here, you to here. I gotta finish 2 suits, man, in order to move some of this stuff around. And I think that it's actually intelligent. Maybe this isn't intelligent yet. So the jack is an 11. I need to make the 12. Yeah, you can move. Scary, but that's fine. You are good. You move the queen to there. Then you move this back. That makes a king. You move this back. You go to there. You become a spade. These are now done. And I just need to basically walk my way up. So 5, 6. I need to make a 6, so I put you on here. That's an impossible 6 because you're a spade. God damn it. Okay. And there's no undos available, which is criminal. Okay. So 2, you become an ace. put you in. You become an ace, put you in. You become an ace, put you in. Move these to here. You are one lower than BR. Put the 2 onto here. And this onto here. Okay. That's a good start. Right? That's a good start. Then you can go this on here, this on here, this on here. You can even put this on here, and this on here. I don't know why this is so, like, impossible to me. But it does still work. I think that there's still something to be said about just making an entire damn lane of cards, right? Like, generate numbers so that you can do some stuff with it. So then a 4 can go here, which means that that's a 5, which means that that's a 5, which means that that's a 6, which means that that's a 6, which means that that's a 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, and then you put this here, 12, you put this here, it's another 12. I probably didn't want to do that because we wanted to make a 13. So just make these at this point, make another 13. 13 can go here. Bring you down, make another 13. All of a sudden, for some reason, that all flowed really well in my brain. This is 6 cards, so that would be 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. That's okay, because then a 4 can go here. And then we have all of those cards lined up. I need to generate the 4 of... That's actually horrible, how we have that set up. Because I have to make you a 4, but it's not possible to make you a 4. I think I've ruined this. Because if we do... I can't finish 2 rows, because then you just have alternating suits that don't work. Because no matter what, if I put this on here, you make an impossible 6. Maybe you can do impossible 6 and use this to make the 5. Yeah, okay. So the impossible card actually kind of helps us. Because now you use... You can move this, generate this. But you need so many more impossible cards, man. Because now I can make the 7. I have the 8s. But I would need to make another impossible 8s. Because I can't... Because you need the 4. I don't know why this is breaking my brain, man. And I can't bring stuff back down. I mean, I genuinely, I do think we're cooked here. Because that makes another impossible 6. That was obviously not the correct play. We're cooked here, too. You're going to be like, Tyler, I don't know about this one. You're acting like an idiot. I think that's fair. I think that's really fair. So you make an ace. You make an ace. I need these to all go here. You go on. I need you to make an ace. So you're 1 card lower than this. That makes it impossible 2 already. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Restart. Restart. You should not do that. You should not do that. So move these to here. We're killing that row, okay? Then move this to here. I think that's fine. You move this to here to make an ace. You move this to here to make an ace. You move this to here to make an ace. You move the 2 to here to create some values. You move that to here to make an ace. Then you just want to start creating some stuff, right? That's all fine. And we can start to just like make some stuff. So now we need 3s. You can go there. We can make some more 3s. You can go there, make another 3. You can go there. That makes that the 4. You're currently like all kinds of messed up. Let's make that's an impossible 3. Yeah, because I need that 3. That's a good point. That's a really solid point. And if I do that, that's an impossible 4. So you really can't do that either. Okay. Put this here. Put this here. You now have your 3. This 3 can go here. You have a 4. 4, you will generate a 4 that I need to fill in some of this stuff. You can be a 4. You can be a 5. You can be a 5. You can be a 6. You can be a 6. I'm back doing the same thing that I did previously, man. Because this is going to bite me in the ass, because I'm going to generate... Although I don't have any of the cards made yet. So maybe this actually does work. Because there's the king. I don't finish the suits. So now I can generate the 4 that I need. Move that back. But I can also start generating the 5 that I need. So there's the 5. Then we can bring you back. We can generate the 6. See, but this is where we're cooked, man. This is where we're cooked. Is I can make the alternating of each, but I can't make the other in between unless I kill. I need to make a 4 of dead suit. Yeah. So there's my 4 of dead suit. Now I can make the other 5. I can make the other 6. I can make the other 7. We were actually right there, man, on the last one, I think. I just didn't see this as a valid possibility. But if we do this, and then we do this... The only question mark is I'm not positive whether or not this will actually function. Because we can go 4, 5... And then, like, we get, like, a little screwed. Because I need one more... I need the... Yeah, if we do that... Then... I can put this here. That solidifies it. I can move these to here. And then we should be able to just... Yeah, we just walk. Okay, I'd like to never do this ever again. I don't know why this was so difficult for my brain, and don't say because you're an idiot. It just like twisted a component of my brain that I was not positive I needed twisted today. Okay, Circuit Solitaire. That was a 2-star difficulty, by the way, and I struggled for 24 minutes on it. Circuit Solitaire. Solitaire where the cards form an electric circuit. Brilliant. Manage the circuitry to avoid getting stuck. Playable as a standard deck, yes, but you may want to draw on the cards. What the frick? Okay. Sure, man, sure. Pile cards 1 to 12 in every suit in ascending order on the slots on the right. All cards have circuit lines. Kings act as power sources. Power propagates through the card grid along the circuit lines. You can pick any card except the king and place it anywhere. Placing it onto another card makes it swap slots. Picking or placing an unpowered card makes you run out of electricity. Placing a card onto the slots on the right regains electricity, and I need 3 to pick or place an unpowered card. The deal guarantees the 2 topmost kings power at least 1 card. The 2 topmost kings power at least 1 card. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So our kings are all in the corner. So I can move cards anywhere. So I can do like, I can't just place you. So when I move a card, hold on. Pile cards. You can pick any card except the king, place it anywhere. Placing it onto another card makes it swap places, but picking or placing an unpowered card makes you run out of electricity. I need 3 electricity to pick or place an unpowered card again. So if I do a powered card, like for instance, this. Nope, that's not powered, Tyler. Dummy. Okay. What if we do this 7 and I move you to here? So now I still have 0 electricity. And I regain the electricity by placing the cards over here. Pile cards from 1 to 12 of every suit on the right. But why can't I just... Why can't I... Like if I back up a second here. Or restart, I suppose. What is stopping me from just putting the ace here? Like, why can I only place these if they're powered? Like, is that the... Yeah, okay. So I can place them if they're powered. Which means that I can place you as well. And I can move you to here. That does not use electricity. Okay, okay. Let's keep thinking. So then, like, I could do this to power you. That brings me back electricity. But then I have to... I gotta come up with more solutions to power cards other ways. Because, like, this 9, I can't move to there. In fact, I feel like I've probably just soft-locked myself. So back me up. I feel like I don't fully understand the rules of this one yet. So with 3 electricity... Down here is terrible. Like, this is a horrible area. I think we could swap those 2 so that we gain a little bit. The goal is we want to electrify the entire grid, right? That's really where we're going to see success. So if I swap you, that gives us more electricity going. But the problem is that now I can't swap anything. I can swap you to there. But I can't... I don't have any cards that I can place. So that allows me to get good stuff cruising. Even this allows me to get good stuff cruising, and it opens up a lot of opportunities, such as this. That opens up that ace. So then I can put the ace in. Okay. I think we're understanding a little bit. It's the non-powered cards that we end up having some issues, for sure. Because, like, you going here, this opens up a whole damn world of options. And it's just a matter of moving things that logically, like this, right? And then we only ever move... So, like, this 2, for example, is in a tough spot. Because we want to be in a position where if we ever move a non-lit up one, we want to be able to immediately place 3 things in on the right. So, like, right now, I have the 3 lit up, but I don't have the 2 lit up for hearts. What about... We got 3... We have 5. If I can move this ace into a better position for us that can draw a connection in. Like the ace to here, I mean, it really doesn't help us. Because connecting the 4 would be massive. But I need you to connect in a better way, man. Or like moving something like moving this 8. Oh, except if I move that 8 to here, you actually stop powering a lot of things. Because you can move the 8 to here, that now powers this lane, which is okay, because we could then do something like this. And that's actually really good. That's really good. Because now we need to get to... This is not possible to play with a regular deck of cards, even if you frickin' draw on them, okay? It would be damn near impossible to keep track of what's going on. We need to figure out a way to get this ace happy. Or we need to find a way to get this 3 happier. Like moving this 7... Moving this 7 is a huge play for me. I moved this 7 to here. That opens up the 3. So now we can go 3. If I connect the 4 somewhere, I can do a lot of cards. So connect the 4. Let's connect the 4 here. I can't do that. I don't have electricity. I guess so I can move. I can move you, and then go 2, 3, and 3, and then I can move the 4 down to here, and we can go 4, 5, 6. It's a little messy, but I mean we have to do it. It's non-negotiable. That breaks like a whole lane for us, which is difficult but okay, because I can move you, and now we open back that lane up. I think that you need to think about the idea of like the aces being as locked down as what they are is what makes this so hard. And I mean, it is brilliant. It's brilliant game design. We need to swap you. Well, except that is not intelligent. That's not intelligent. Where is the 6 of, or the 7 of spades? 7 of spades is here. If we move you, that allows us to do the ace. That allows us to do the 7. I can't move this 2. I need this damn ace, man. I need that damn ace. He's just in such a horrible spot. Because you can mess around with, like, moving this 9 to here. And then you can bring, like, this card to here. Play the ace. And then you can actually just start to do some interesting ideas, like, since that's wrapping up and around, these are in a weird spot right now. If I wanted to connect the 2 without major movement. This is such a wacky variant, man. The 8 we could move in, but if I move the 8, you actually break. You break a lot with that. You break a lot. It gets harder as it goes on too, which is sucks as well. This down here is a waste right now. It doesn't need to be like this. So let's start moving these, man, to create some better positions for us. Like moving this to here, moving this to here, and then moving this to here. That lights up our 2. So then we can go 2. Where's our 4? Our 4 is down here. But there's a lot of good opportunities, I think, for us to set up a decent play to connect that. The thing is that hot swapping the 4 and the 5 is actually like an interesting idea. It doesn't solve all of our world issues for sure, but it is interesting. Another idea is that I can swap this to here. This now means that I can disconnect all of this over here, which allows me... Does that allow me to do anything that I actually want it to? I need to get these diamonds going, man. I feel like they're a thorn in my side right now. It also means that this 8 we can like freely move out. And this 9 we can freely move out. Oh, you're stuck there. Okay, hold on. We can move you. You get moved. Let's move you like this for right now. So now the 9 can move out. You're the 10 right now. Let's just swap. Ah, you can't do that. You can't do that. The 12s are the bangers. So swap you, puts you in. It breaks these. Do I want to break those? I'm not sure I wanted to break those, man. And like this 11 is atrocious for us to break that. I kind of want to do this, which I know looks weird, but this area down here is so fricked up that I feel like that it's so much better for us to leave that nice and open. Can I move the kings? I can't move the kings. I think that's relatively fair. If I move this, it doesn't actually change anything, and now we have the ability to get this area figured out. So let's hot swap. I don't know if I want to do that though, because really we want to, like, this 12 is now, we need the 12 there. And then we can think about a straight up, and that breaks so much. It breaks so much, but we can work with it. No, because it breaks the 3. I don't know. We can place the 4. And I can theoretically place an 11. But that breaks the rest of it. But we have our electricity back, so maybe we can work with this. If I move this 11 now, I need to get this 3 back connected. I have 0 electricity. Because moving you was the issue. Yeah, okay. So, how about we move the 3? Well, put the 4 in. Put the 11 in. Move the 3 to here, because that now opens up all of those again. And we can go 3, 4, 5. Perfect? No, but respectable, I think. Because now with your electricity, you move a 3 to here. I need to open a lane. Like, these 12s are so freely move aroundable right now, which is a word. Don't question it. 5, 6. You always want a 12 connected though. So set me up like this. 6. The 7 is not connected, so move you on. The 8 is connected. Can we move you in such a way that makes more sense? I can move you to here, and then I can move you to here, 8. I then move the 11 to here, 9. This 10 is not connected, but we can connect it by moving the 12. So 10, 11, You currently have a 12 as a connector up here. We need to make this 3 a better card. So let's swap you like this, 3. And now you start to come into some of this nonsense. If I move you, then I can move you. We go 4, 5. This breaks off some stuff up here, but if I swap you... that breaks you. That breaks you. Just hot swap those for right now. And then move this to here, this to here, this to here. That gives me my electricity back, which is nice. We can go here, 7, 8, 9. Now you have the 10 up here, so we want to connect. We want to move this to here, this to here, this to here. 10. This to here, 11. Then you go... We got to get some of the diamonds figured out. So 6. We want to reconnect this stuff. Like so. 7, 8. Bring the 12 up here. 9. 12 to here. 11 to here. 10. 11. 12. 12. 12. 12. I'll take my victory. It was a little... probably not my finest work, okay? I think that this entire episode was probably not my finest work. But it's 2 more Solitaire variants solved. I'm still having a good time, man. I'm having a good time. Hopefully you are too. I think I've recorded like 3 episodes of this before I uploaded it to YouTube. So, oh well. Godspeed. Hope it's worth it. Thanks for watching some Solitaire. I'll see you soon for some more Solitaire. What a crazy, crazy idea. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.